Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Geeking Out. I'm yours truly, the Dave Bison, here with my boy, Don Frickin' Pride.
Hello, folks.
Yo, what is up, everybody? I hope you guys are having a fun Friday. Hope you guys are enjoying your Bad Batch craziness, because a lot of things happen in this episode. It's freaking wild. So keep spoilers to the minimum in the comment section if you can, okay?
Absolutely, because I woke up and I didn't even see the episode yet, and I got a minor little, notice of what went on, and I'm like, leave, exit, abort.
Oh my god, dude! Dude, you never do that. You never hit up the Facebook. You never hit up Facebook the morning of episodes, bro. You don't do that.
I know, absolutely. Yep. So that's what happens when you had a night with Jack Daniels. You wake up and your brain's not fully functioning when you wake up.
Yep, you had a Jack Daniels. Actually, we were thinking of doing the Jack Daniels cut last night, but I had to go to work, so I was like, nah, I can't do it tonight, man.
Gotcha. Yep.
But let me see. Actually, give me a second. Let me see. Can I? Give me 1 second. Can I edit? Yes, I can edit my name. Okay, cool. Let me get this geeking out because it's covering my damn face. There you go. Save. Perfect. All right, cool. So, guys, we'll be doing our do or do not. There is no try on the frickin' Hunter. It's actually our pretty much first do or do not together. Working on this one together, doing a do or do not. There is no try. And I'm very excited to talk about it with Don Prime, because Don Prime... This was a day one pre-order for you, right?
Absolutely. Now, Clone Commando armor, for me, it is the perfect aesthetic look of all the Stormtrooper designs in Star Wars universe. Now, he doesn't have a Clone Commando helmet, but this is a modified Phase 2, and I think this works just fine. This is absolutely glorious. I love the aesthetics. I love the armor design. The paintwork is amazing. Yeah, I mean, and again, I'm not normally someone to gush over figures, but I'm an armor junkie. This is beautiful. Like I keep saying, I think this is the ultimate, trooper in the Star Wars universe. Just aesthetically speaking, and then with the head sculpt you get, I think the head sculpt is just an amazing bonus.
Dude,
I don't know how many people are actually gonna do the head sculpt when you have this helmet. Because, I mean, Either way, it's going to be beautiful. I mean, so that head sculpt and the treatment, it's almost like a deluxe. They're given the treatment, especially with that head sculpt. But as we talked about in the stream, I think the price might be down a little bit because Tamora Morrison might have just signed a deal where Hottoys can make variations of his head, but he doesn't have to get paid a specific amount for each head. Whereas Bo-Katan, Katie Sackhoff, she's $35 more. Now she comes with a little bit more, but how much does that come into licensing for her head sculpt? So, but this is a home run, especially
it's wild. It's literally wild the detail they went into this figure, especially since this is just a animated figure. Now I do understand a lot of collectors are gonna be like, if they're fans of the animated show, they're gonna be like, oh, it should have been more slender. It should have been a bit more animated, kind of like the actual show itself. But the thing is that this is what Hottoys is doing with their branding of Bad Batch. They are transforming the anime characters to a live action counterpart of what they are, and they have Tamora Morrison head sculpts. They're gonna play around with it, And I say this is like what I love about this one is the fact that it looks younger. Do you feel that? Do you feel that it looks younger compared to the other head sculpts? It's wild. I don't know why.
I can see where you're getting at. But to me, he looks age appropriate. But it's the detailing on the face, which is especially the black markings. It's going to your eye and making you think that's not right. Because with the markings, he does look a little younger on that side. I don't know. It's got to be the paint or the lighting, but it looks glorious.
Yeah, it's either the lighting or the different paint application or the chiselness they went into this. It's just it looks really nice, and one of the reasons why it was a day one pre-order for me because he reminds me of some of my favorite '80s
Mm-hmm.
characters from way
Exactly.
back. You know, Billy from Predator. Um, if you love your parodies of Rambo, you know, Charlie Sheen or Rambo himself, you know.
Exactly. I mean, you can even like even for the earlier '80s, you could say with the headband, certain things could evoke Chuck Norris as well. You know,
Ooh, Chuck Norris. I didn't even think about Chuck Norris.
yeah,
Yeah.
that headband is one of those again from the '80s and early '90s. Or I mean, even with the early martial arts films too, from Hong Kong, they put the headband on. They do that. So that headband itself is also one of those things that's kind of associated with like action stars. So that's also transferring over here as well. But it works beautifully.
Wow, I didn't even think about that, man. Of all the characters I thought of, I didn't even think about freaking Chuck Norris. And Chuck Norris, he had the similar same look when he was young and taking on all kinds of freaking bad guys in his films.
Exactly. So, I mean, this aesthetically, this just checks all the mark. This is almost like a nostalgia figure with the ability to use Tamara Morrison's head sculpt. Because this is like an amalgamation of like the '80s action star in Star Wars, and it works.
Oh yeah, it is, man. And I am not gonna lie, I am very excited with this because they had to throw in our boy Hunter, you know, straight out the back, right after Echo. I'm surprised they didn't want to throw in Hunter first. I wonder why they went with Echo first before Hunter.
Probably more association and attachment from the Clone Wars, especially people who have watched it, and if they already have like the sideshow arcs. It was almost you want to bring someone in that and that person that he's the one that's going to lead you into the new adventure, the new characters. So he was the starting off point because you were familiar with him.
Ah, that makes sense now. That makes sense. And I remember Hot Toys did do like a what a contract with Sideshow to develop the Clone Troopers, right? Did
Exactly. Yep.
they originally did Echo and Fives, right?
Yep. Yep. And again, as we have showed, and we showed a 212 through the Power Trooper box. On the actual Sideshow box, there is a Hot Toys logo, and it specifically says "Made in conjunction with Hot Toys," because Hot Toys designed the armor for Sideshow on all their clones. So
Okay, wow. So I don't know, man. Maybe Echo's in the works at some point, man. That'd be pretty nice. The original Echo, anyway.
or who knows? I mean, because if Sideshow's pulling out old figures and releasing them, especially with Grievous, you got your arcs, the arc Echoes and Fives. That would be an instant sellout if they re-released that 2-pack.
Mm.
Instant sellout.
You know what I love about this figure though is the grit, the scuffness, the brutality that went into this damn body armor. Like he's beyond shiny. He's beyond clean, baby. This guy is literally like he just got back from combating, just freaking patched it up, and just went into another mission.
Exactly, because I mean they have showed that on the show. When they get back, they go. At least when they're in the Camino, they go back. They go to their the bivouac area, their barracks. And you just see they're just like Wrecker. He was going with the knife on the side of the wall. They just put their stuff down, patch it up, and then wait for the next mission. So absolutely. I mean, and I'm gonna love the fact that he's rocking the commando weapon, which it's a modified weapon. So I would not be surprised if anything changes. We might get the additional parts to change the rifle out from like a carbine to a sniper rifle to a full length rifle. Even there's a grenade launcher option on that if anyone's ever played the games.
Yeah, I
So
remember.
that
I
gun
remember
is
that.
modular. So who knows?
You know, it'd be nice. Not gonna lie, like let's say down the line when the show progresses, because we still got like what 8 more episodes to go. This is episode 8, right?
Yep.
Then down the line, maybe there's a moment where he has to modify his commander blaster into an actual rifle or different variations of it, like in the video game. I wonder if that is possible, and if Hot Toys does. Like Hot Toys have added extra accessories before, for us with the same package deal. And I think Hunter, right? He is what, 285, 250. Wow, 250 for this.
Yeah, I
That's
mean, and there, like you're saying, there might be a point he might actually have more accessories, but they can't show him because it would spoil the show.
that is true. That is true. So
But
we get
also on the
the
same point, Echo, when he was released, he's got stuff, he's got accessories that we haven't even seen yet. You know, like his arm and the it was like that hook crane lasso thing from his arm, and then all the different options. So I mean, we haven't seen those. So I don't know. I just thought of
dude.
that.
I'm surprised this is not 285 compared to the because Echo is 285 and this one's 250.
Oh,
Um,
see, but Echo, he has like the arm. Part of the issue is he doesn't have. He might have a specialized body, especially with his right arm, and the fact that it's like the droid connection, and that droid connection pops off to put all the different accessories on, including a droid arm. So part of the money might be that head sculpt because it's a little more detailed, and the fact you need the head sculpt to actually put the helmet on. So, whereas this is just you pop the head sculpt off, put the new helmet on. Whereas Echo, you need both to make an actual, the full unit.
hmm. And I'm really liking this accessory so far. Like I think this is the blade that he
Yep,
has on his
on his
wrist,
left
and then
gauntlet.
yeah, left gauntlet. Then he has the regular blaster. I think he comes with two blasters. I think he does come with two blasters. I'm not sure. I may have to go through the.
Yeah, it looks like it because he's got. You see right there, he's got the holster on the right, and then yeah, he's got the blaster in the left, and he's got the holster on the right. So
Okay, so it could be, and also this is what I was surprised about. We got thermal detonators on this guy. That's pretty
those are
cool.
droid poppers.
Wait, those are droid poppers?
Oh yeah, those are droid poppers, my friend.
Oh wow, those are droid poppers. Look at that.
Oh yeah, because I'm looking at some right now in my display case next to, under the 212. Those are absolutely droid poppers. They're not thermal detonators.
Wow, look at that. Okay, actually, let me go through the accessories real quick. So one military.
Unless
Oh, they are thermal detonators.
they are thermal detonators. I would have thought they were poppers.
Hmm.
I'm happy to be wrong.
I'm really not sure what they were trying to do with this because to me they look like thermal detonators, but then they look like droid poppers as well. Hmm. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. But either way, 250 for this guy is a freaking steal. And well, it's the average price for Stormtrooper commanders characters anyway now. So it's not really a steal, but they could
For
have
what
gone a
you're
little
getting,
higher for what you're
yeah,
getting.
this no one, this is like the opposite of Quill. Everyone was saying it should have came with a little more. The price was a little off. This is the absolute sweet spot. 250, but you're getting the head sculpt. You're getting the beautiful armor. You're getting the beautiful paintwork. Yeah, so for 250, this is an absolute home run.
Yeah, another thing I've realized, I think a lot of people don't realize this, but for what we're, because I've spoke to Easy quite a bit about, the work you have to get to do to create these pieces, especially with the scuffness and the grit, all that work you got to put in, that costs a lot of money just to and the time, and then literally there's custom works that literally are
Yep.
it makes even like worse than what hot toy prices are dropping.
And I will tell you this: you can get kits, like 3D printed kits of the Clone Commando armor. There are different, people and like they sell the armor kits, different variations in different places in the world. One kit just for the Clone Commando armor. The full thing, like you have the full armor set up, you have the net gate, you have the commando rifle and the pistol, and just the basic backpack. Just for those 3D printed parts, just printed, not even painted, prepped, that's 180. This guy's 250
180.
for a 3D printed Clone Commando 1/6 kit. But you have to supply the body, you have to supply the undersuit, and you have to paint and do all the work yourself, and that's 180. So, and the only thing different is the helmet between this kit and the 3D printed one. So again, if do your
Wow.
numbers.
So yeah, we got it easy right now, everybody. We got it easy. All right. So, oh my god, I love this pose right here. Look at this. That's real. That is real. That literally looks like he's about to pop off, man. He looks
Exactly.
like
It
he's about.
looks
Hmm.
look like a promo image.
Yes. Look at that. Freaking amazing. I love the lighting over here too. Like I find it hilarious that whenever they don't always get the lighting right, but when they do, it just pops.
Well, and I love the fact that they did the exact paint job from the series too. You know, because if you look at his helmet, it's opposite of his facial markings. On the helmet where the black mark is, it's white, and he tries to match that.
Really? Oh wow! Look at that. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty cool. Let me go back. Let me go back. Ah, kind of like a Two-Face, but Two-Face for his
Exactly.
helmet, Two-Face for him. Okay.
Yeah, because where
Wow.
the black marks are, it's white on his helmet. So
That that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Wow. So yeah, guys, 250 for the Hunter. It's a day one pre-order for me. Like I said before, this character pretty much it calls out to the old 80s action film sci-fi action characters for me, but in Tom Morrison fashion. And that would
exactly.
really, put me in. Now, here's the thing though. It is an absolute do, guys. This is an absolute do. This is freaking five freaking weapons, baby. This is five freaking Boricua flagging weapons, okay? As a do. But it is a do not if you are feeling that Hottoys might not deliver the entire team. If you are hesitant about that, I say do not get this figure. Because if you're that type to collect sets, or complete a full set, or close to that,
Or a team.
or a team, the only other characters that will set up with this guy properly is either Anakin, Kenobi, Clone Wars, um, Rex, Ahsoka. That's pretty much your team or your shelf if the Bad Batch doesn't come in complete. Like they can literally just drop us Hunter and Echo and call it a day.
Exactly, because I mean there are things coming. I mean, Wrecker. If Wrecker did make it, I think he would come with Omega. Now the problem is there enough money for to be made with Wrecker? Because he's going to need a new body. His armor is going to need to be completely all new as well. Because none of the Bad Batch characters, they all have their own individualized armor. It's all pieced together from the different variants. So like Echo, his chest plate isn't even an arc chest plate anymore. It's a reg chest plate. He doesn't even have the secondary cover on it anymore. Well, does he? It doesn't look like it.
It doesn't look like from here. Can you see it?
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it looks like he's just back to wearing reg armor, whereas Hunter is wearing commando armor. Crosshairs in the first episode, he was wearing modified sniper armor that was specific for clones. So it's not like you can just print off a clone trooper and give them different paint jobs. They all have specific different armor, and that potentially is the reason why we only might see Echo and Hunter, because it might be too much of an issue to design the other armor, especially with Wrecker, because he's a big boy.
He is a big boy, and he's going to take up a lot of room too. I could see a Hellboy body for him, or a little bigger than that. Who's a little bigger than that?
Venompool.
Venompool. There you go.
But the Venompool body is crap.
Oh, yeah, Venompool body is crap. But yeah, just take out the rubber, we'll be fine. But as far as Echo's concerned, Echo and Hunter will be a good setup for you to hold us off for a good minute. But like I said before, if you are looking to get the complete team, all right. If you guys are looking to get the complete team, you might have to settle for the fact that we might not get the whole team. I would love to get a Tech. I would love to get a Crosshair. I would love to get a Wrecker. I would love to get our girl Omega. But at the end of the day, this is Hottoys. And remember, they take like what? 4 years just to get us another figure for Rogue One. 4 years it took us to get freaking Krennic, or it was a 2. When was Krennic put up for pre-order? 2018 or 19? I don't even remember. They just took that
But
long.
He was teased for like a year before they finally put him up.
Really? Well,
Oh, he was teased for a long time.
Baze was teased for a long time, and look what happened to that. So
I mean, Andor is your only hope because they might make because Krennic's already been spotted on set.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, reissue of Krennic.
It won't be a reissue. He'll be a Krennic with a different uniform.
Krennic with a different uniform, different rank, and then also our boy, what's his name? Saul Guerrera.
Oh well, he's coming back. Mm-hmm. Now there have already been leaks. There are shore troopers on set in England, so. I don't, and just speaking of kind of that, they're filming the Obi-Wan series right now.
Oh, they are too. Mm-hmm.
Photos were leaked where Ewan McGregor was walking out and he was in a completely, it almost looked like a black trash bag suit.
Yes.
The person walking in front of him, he was in a kind of the same suit, but the wind kit, he was in clone armor.
Clone armor.
So they might be filming the flashbacks, and Kenobi might have been in clone armor.
Oh my god! Yo, yep. What if they're holding out on the clone armor Kenobi, waiting for the show to pop?
Again, it's no confirmation that he was in his commando armor because he was in his trash bag suit. But the guy walking in front of him was definitely, and you could tell because of the knee pads and the stuff, it was clone armor. So.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Oh my god, it's gonna get freaking exciting. But anyway, guys, Dom Prime, your final thoughts. Is it a do for you? Is it how many freaking weapons, man?
Yeah, it's like a 5 out of 5. Now again,
5 out of 5 weapons. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now again, this was a day one pre-order for me, but I did not pay retail for this. I used coupons, I used points. So again, if I do a day one pre-order, I'm using points, I'm using rewards, so I'm not paying retail for this. Yeah, Sideshow has my $25 for a down payment. I can live with that. Especially when you drop 75 in rewards points and other coupons and stuff. So that $250 figure now for me is coming down to $120. So that's again for a day one pre-order when you're paying less than half. It's a lot easier to swallow. So again, and if you do day one pre-orders, try and, use your points, use your coupons, save as much as you can on the front end.
But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. It's a do. It is a do. But like I said before, it's a do not if you guys are hesitant about collecting this line, because we might not even get a complete line. They didn't even tease Wrecker in a Hunter Pictures. So that was the last release. So I know they don't tease a lot lately, but sometimes if they want to continue the line, they want to tease us with some others. Hey, you never know. They might see Wrecker and the entire team for the cons releases. So you never know. You never freaking know, man.
Nope. I mean, at this point, anything is fair game.
Anything is freaking fair game. But anyway, guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts down below on the comment sections. Tell us, how are you feeling about the Bad Batch show? How are you interested after watching the Bad Batch? Are you interested in getting the Hunters? Are you interested in getting Echo? Are you hoping that Hottoys decides to drop the entire line? I am, honestly, I'll be okay with Hunter Echo, but I'll be freaking going crazy if they drop us a freaking Bad Batch Tarkin. Oh my god, if they could drop us that, I'd be like, okay, you could take your time with Bad Batch. Just give me the reissue Tarkin and call it a day.
Yep. I mean, and I'll just say this though. A couple of days ago, I did not think Wrecker was even possible, but in the recent Black Widow promo pics, if there's a Red Guardian released, I kind of think that body might also be perfect for Wrecker as well.
Ooh, I thought about that too. He has that freaking to him too. That freaking
exactly.
My god.
Who knows?
Man.
Who knows?
But anyway, guys, I hope you have a great weekend this week, and hopefully you did watch your Bad Batches. Don't fall in the trap like Don Prime did. Don't fall for them freaking spoilers, man. They could drop one out of nowhere. You probably be on the phone calling somebody, and then out of nowhere, this ad pops up with the freaking screenshot of what happened in the final in the last episode of the Bad Batch.
Yep. But hey, I saw it. Abort. And I only. I'm good for 99.9% of the rest of the show. So.
No, check it out, bro. It's freaking amazing.
Yep.
But anyway, guys, as always, may the weapons be with you always.
Have a good one, folks.